Got some pretty big news. This is going to be the last time you're ever going to see this garden like this. That's right. Now that we're past the growing season, I have put off the inevitable for a long time, but I'm tearing down everything and getting it out of here. Now, the reason for that is the beds are rotting to the point that I don't think I can go another season. I saw it started to happen about 3 years ago, and I knew the inevitable was coming. I tried to put it off, and I did for 3 years, but here we are, and it's time. So that's what's going to happen. Now, I'm going to clear the deck. Everything's got to come out of here down to just the bare ground. And when we change, as I build back from the ground up, the footprint of this garden is going to stay exactly the same because I really like the layout. It's worked really well for me. But the beds, they are completely changing. And I'll share more of that with you because we're bringing you along for the ride. The entire process, we'll document it, and you'll see everything that happens. But the first order of business is to take all the beds down, get them out of here, relocate the soil, get rid of the trellises and the arbors and all of that. But the good news is we're not going to waste anything. We're going to repurpose everything that we can, including the wood that's coming back into the garden, and the soil is being relocated to my native plant beds. And you might be wondering, well, why am I replacing this beautiful, gorgeous soil that I continue to improve every year? Well, the fact is, biology has gotten the best of my soil, and that's because for many years I've planted too many tomatoes in too many beds for too long. And the soil pathogens that have really feast on the tomatoes have taken hold, and they're not going away. They're not letting go. So really the only practical way for me to resolve that problem once and for all is to start over with a clean slate, remove all the soil, and as I said, I'll move it into my native plant beds, and that won't be a problem there because the pathogens that infect my tomatoes aren't going to have any impact on what's in the native plant beds. So that's all good. And that's biology for you, but it's also a very good example of the importance of crop rotation. So I look forward to a fresh start there and rotating my tomato plants every single year to avoid that problem going forward. Moving ahead, when we refill these beds with the fresh soil, what I'm going to use is what I did 14 years ago when I filled these beds. I had great soil. I had actually called it the perfect soil recipe because it really felt perfect. But what it consists of is 50% high quality topsoil, 30% high quality compost. Now, I make a lot of my own compost, but not nearly enough to fill all of these beds. So I have access to a company that's regionally available here called Soil Cubed, and they have a product called Veggie Mix. And I always supplement my beds with it, and I've had great results. So that's what I'm going to do with the majority of what gets refilled in all of these beds is the Veggie Mix. And then the remaining 20% will be a combination of other organic materials, such as my grass clippings and shredded leaves and rotted straw and poultry bedding. But that combination, as that last 20% combined with the rest, will be amazing. And I'm gonna mix it all together in a homogeneous mix so all of that plays nicely together and there are no specific layers. It's all blended together. But we are right on the front end of this, and we are going to document everything. And I'm excited to show you what's next. I have 2 incredible helpers coming down, and we will get started on this in just a few days. And it will take a few days to complete this massive project. It is a major garden transformation. But the exciting thing is you're going to see it all. And I want you to understand what I'm doing, when I'm doing it, and why I'm doing what I'm doing, so that you can learn as much as possible from it. So I think there's going to be a lot of great opportunities for that. I can't wait to show you what's next. So stay tuned because we'll be bringing that to you in just a few days.